We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. As October looms, the pennant race intensifies. It's a pivotal matchup between two division rivals. Next. Ryan Yarbrough will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding in, Jonathan Arauz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jonathan Arauz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Hector Velasquez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Ready with the 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, C.J. Chatham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Coming in for his first at-bat, Hunter Renfroe, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. And now pitch on the way.
Count 1-0. Renfroe.
The 1-0 home. It's a swinging strike on the sinker. Now a swing and a ground ball, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
From the stretch, heading out towards shallow right. Wilson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball one.
Renfroe, the runner at second with one away. A ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit back. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. He's got it, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him. That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up enough.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The batter, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Josh Osich enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Osich is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 3 runs already home here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Jose Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Plawecki is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Well, now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. 1-1 the count now. Pillar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the right fielder, Marcus Wilson.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Wilson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Adames brings it in, and that's the second out.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Stepping up now, Bobby Dalbec. First delivery to him on the way. Wind up and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Red Sox. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Adames can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-2.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting,
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Nate Lowe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Arauz back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch.
Hey. 0-1 the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2
1
strikes.
ball, 2 strikes the count. Ball.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Kevin Plawecki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. struck him out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Kiermaier.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Mike Zunino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The second
So
baseman.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. In there, 0-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive base hit.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground at first. He's right there. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he misses there. 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. C.J. Chatham will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, just one hit, and one error on the Boston line scorer. Fouled off. The 2-2. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Up next for the Rays, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Matt Barnes, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32.
First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Martinez sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the corner infielder, G-Man Choi. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Settling in now, Nate Lowe. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably is.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Wilson to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready for another chance? Bobby Dahlbeck comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Araújo. No hits to this point. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is bottom of the inning now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Darwin's and Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Darwinson Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that 7th inning ready to roll. And next to hit is the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
And he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Chris Mazza gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
22, Chris Mazza.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Peter Fairbanks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. C.J. Chatham, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Rafael Devers is on deck. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Here now is Rafael Devers. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-1. Two and one. Two-one pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Bobby Dahlbeck looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And there's a base hit on the line. In to score the runner from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
And Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jose Peraza will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Kevin Plawecki, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He averaged down at an even 220, 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Count. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home, and he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. So striding in, J.D. Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Now batting, C.J. Chatham. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change.
Kyle Hart is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
0-2 delivery. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar is right there, one down.
Now back.
Digging in, Ji-Man Choi. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Bounce it to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here comes the first pitch. Hart, a 27-year-old, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the stretch, runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Martinez, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing carries off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Kevin Kiermaier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So far this season, Wendell is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitch on the way.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. This is pulled into right. Renfroe is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Andrew Benintendi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. Anderson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty B, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Wilson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. So a full count now, and it's getting loud now here in the Dome. A sold-out crowd, 36,973 fans on their feet. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. At the plate, Bobby Dalbec. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat, and he's back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cap.
Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
From the stretch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the rain put some distance behind them in the standings as this one is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.